betrayed my trust. I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Let's do this.
First pitch moments away, and on the mound now, Clark Schmidt. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, this team seems to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to improve in that area.
Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't.
Oh, wow. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Towing the slab in today's game, Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That one missed. And a foul ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Cody Bellinger.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. And out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. Judge out on the play.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger will hit next. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Gonna count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Schmidt back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Manzardo getting to start at first. 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Late with the swing there. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. LeMahieu makes the grab, one down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And that's a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. Liner, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side, and that's foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Jazz around second, headed for third. The relay in there safely.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And he boots it. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Outside low, and that is ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And there's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's outside. And that's ball 3. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. There's a swing and a miss. LeMahieu matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one fouled off. Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Up and in, ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Probably just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here comes Wells around third. Safe, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Activity in the bullpen. Colby Allard, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gaddis also getting ready. Judge waits. Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Ripped to short. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in New York, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one the other way, and lines out to 3rd.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Martinez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next to Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 1.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, designated hitter Carlos Santana.
Now Carlos Santana grounded out his first time up. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Guardians lead 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And now 1-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. That one ripped. Jones makes the grab. One away.
Not fooled at all right there.
Now
He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Schneemann makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Ortiz will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Colby Allard. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Allard.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Up against the wall and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. He's 0 for 1.
Schneemann.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Tosses to first. Just got him on that one.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Arias in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He reached out a walk his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. In the air, right field, Jones makes the grab, and there's one away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
DJ LeMahieu.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Volpe, the base runner at first with one out. To the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Recovers in time to get the force. And they get it out of the play.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Way high.
One strike.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's to third. Ramirez. The throw to first. That takes care of Grisham. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 4-0. Back in the Bronx. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Schmidt back to work. Naylor, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Fouled off left side. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jones stands in now and watches strike one. The Yankees leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fought off foul. And down on strikes. That pays his 3rd of the game. Guardians strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. Swings through that one.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1.
No.
And that is out of play. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll
The
tell you
right
what,
fielder,
he
number
earned that
99,
one.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0. On the ground, dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. Relay to first, double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses, and a count 2-1. And that one missing low. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
Now batting, the second
Runner
baseman,
first with 2 away. And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bellinger goes right side. In plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Back in New York,
Leading
top
off for
6.
the Guardians,
And the batter
the
now,
designated hitter,
Carlos Santana.
Santana.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Schneeman.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneeman.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham should have this one. Oh, he can't bring it in. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
Now
something he
back,
could handle.
the shortstop,
Even though center
Gabriel
fielders are amazing at tracking
Arias.
down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 2. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Clark Schmidt won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Pitching
New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Number 41.
Still a lot of game left, and this
Yeah.
game could go either way.
Yeah.
So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now Bo Naylor. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Arias, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Three balls. 2 strikes.
In the air left field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Two outs. That's down and in.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Peraza fires over to first. And that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz
Leading
Chisholm
up
Jr.
for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one's in there. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Sam Hentges preparing to come on if needed. Seawald getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Popped up right side. Manzardo has a beat on it. One down.
The batter, number 11.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Volpe.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Austin Wells outside. And it's 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Martinez calls it in, 2 away. Up to the plate
Now
steps DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
That's the ball. 1-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Grisham trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. Stepping in, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Check swing, called strike. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
DJ LeMahieu will get things going. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Chop to the left side. Ramirez. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Brent.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom of the 7th. The other way, Ramirez. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Grisham.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Kwan settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Hitter, Carlos Santana.
Cruz back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is downstairs. That one just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now the first baseman. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick. He's been so good against lefties.
Brent Hedrick.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The Yankees up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop,
stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Schneemann off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brent Hedrick won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Guardians 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball. 2-2.
Two and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3. And the Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Runner on first with one down for him. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Digging in,
Now
Jazz
batting,
Chisholm
the
Jr.
third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just off the inside edge. That gets by him. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
So
Anthony.
2 down. Anthony Volpe digs in now.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 outs. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Towards first, Manzardo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Pablo Reyes comes on defensively now as
Now
he takes
playing
over as the
second
new second baseman.
Number 19,
Nolan Jones
Pablo
digs in for the Guardians.
Reyes.
0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Line drive to short and caught.
the batter, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge going back on it. It's a bomb. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. First offering in the dirt.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Santana will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they learn their keep. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
One strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.